Hey, what's going on? Taha Photo here, and welcome back to my channel. We are in week 2 of 2021, and the word that I've been focusing on the most is challenge. So I've been looking at some of my older photos, doing some self-reflection, and really just critiquing all aspects of my photography. So a couple of days ago, I posted a set of images, 3 images, on my Instagram page, Taha Photo if you don't know it. I posted them in square format. So sometimes, you edit your photos, but when you put them in Instagram, it originally puts them in a square format, and then you decide if you want to do it landscape, if you want to put it in portrait mode. But the cool thing is, when I put those images that were originally shot in portrait mode, I now had these constraints of them being in a square, and it almost like unlocked a layer of like closed-mindedness when it came to how I frame an image. Now, reframing is not a new technique. Matter of fact, it's probably one of photography's oldest techniques, where you have a scene and then you decide what should be in and what should be out. So I thought it would be kind of cool to maybe edit a few more photos and reframe them and recrop them, but still tell a story with some of the images that I've maybe shot a few years ago that I really like, but I've never really seen them in this new crop. So first thing we're gonna do is hop into Lightroom. And I have a few images that I'll go through, but let's focus in on this one first. We're gonna go right to the crop and straighten tool, and this is how I shot it. But for the sake of this exercise and pushing and challenging myself, I thought this would be kind of cool to do 1:1. Now there's so many ratios that you can choose from, but for this project specifically, I'm gonna stick to 1:1. I don't know, but this light at the bottom, I think I want to get rid of it. Already liking it. I think I'll start here. So we're going to click on it twice or once, and the first thing I see is a lot of noise here. So let's go down to noise reduction. I had grain on this image originally, and it was shot at night. So right away, let's see here. Yeah, right here around 80 is like really soft. So I'll keep it there. Then I'll pull that detail down a bit here. I like that. Right there, I like that. So now let's pull back to fit the frame. And so this is my new frame. Now I'm seeing a little bit of light coming out of here that's a little bit distracting. So what I'll do quickly is go to my adjustment brush tool. See how it's getting dark there? Now the focus is really on him. I'm already loving the photo. I'm loving the composition. Again, when you go back to your history, you can kind of get an idea of what you just accomplished. Here we were. This is where we are now, and I think you can pass with this one. Second image here. So right away I'm looking, and I for sure want this restaurant sign in as much as possible. That's going to be one of our goals for this image, to get it in there. So I'm going to get as much of the word as I can, a leading line to the corner, and let's crop that and see what's good. Okay, see, this is awesome. So as much as I loved how the original photo was, this is very interesting because I'm looking at it now, and this was the story that I wanted to originally tell. This new recrop has birthed this awesome composition within a photo that I already had, that I've already edited. So now it's just giving it new life. The only thing I would say is, again, getting in my adjustment brush tool, I would darken this a bit. You see just enough of the earring or something there, and there's a light there, so it's not like I'm erasing anything. That's cool. It acts almost as a vignette. Matter of fact, I might do a little bit more right here. I'm telling this new story that focuses in on the 2 people inside the reflection, and this lady, she's out of focus, but in the end it helped tell the story. So awesome. 2 for 2 in my eyes. Okay, so let's move on to our third image here. So first thing we do is go to our crop straighten tool and 1:1. And I'm looking at my little navigator square in the top left. Like, I already love it. Because I've cropped it, now my eye is focusing directly on the story at hand, which is this person waiting at the lights, being told to wait. So again, this has already been pre-edited because this is a photo I took a few years ago that I already loved. But to see it in new eyes, this is awesome. We crop it, and now we have to say to ourselves, is this the best frame? So let's go back and move it around a bit and see, is there anything that I would like to change? This little building being chopped off, let's see if that's a good thing or not. Look at my navigator. Now let's make it big. I'll keep it as is. I'll keep it as is because it just looks a little bit better. Okay, I'm gonna maybe take off some of the clarity to make this steam stand out. Let's see if that works. I'm thinking to myself, this image is done. One thing I might do, is, let's see how black and white looks, just really quickly. I mean, this is another edit in and of itself, right? And this is the power of cropping. We get it, Todd. You've told us 40 times. This is the power of cropping. Remember, this is how it originally looked. This is it right here. Look at that. We go through our crops. Look at all those crops that we're doing. Look at all that work. And then to get to here, but we barely touched it. And then now, boom. What we're trying to do is tell better stories. And sometimes you just need a new perspective, new eyes. What a great exercise. Okay, so 3 photos, reframed, cropped, and they came out pretty good. Like, I can't complain about these 3 that I just popped up. So excited that I stumbled on this old technique that feels brand new to me. So I hope you enjoyed that. Sometimes when you think of challenging yourself, you think of a new experience, something you've never done before. But me revisiting some old photos ended up being a super challenge because I had new eyes. I was looking at it from a different perspective. Just that one tweak really got me excited and made me want to focus on telling a new story with these images. So I encourage you to definitely look back at some of your old photos and really push that agenda of challenging yourself daily. I'm speaking to myself out loud here. So until the next video, thanks for watching. Peace.